Whoa. It's time to do. It's time to do a jewel. Scratching up my rings for this. Bah! It's time to do a jewelry collection. Let's get into it.
Wasn't grown enough to fake them. Everybody makes mistakes.
Kia ora team, welcome back to another video. I'm Daniel and I hope that you fellas are having a good day, dressing well, and of course getting stuff done. Now first off, before we dive into this video, can you guess, probably may have just seen it, what this is? This is from your support, my hard work, coming together and producing this. YouTube finally sent over my 100,000 subscriber plaque, so I do just want to take another moment to say thank you guys so much for all the support. I know I can't reply to all of your messages, but I do really appreciate it and I do see a lot of them. So once again, thank you guys so much. What I'm going to do is, instead of putting it on the wall with that, we're actually just going to put a chain through it because this is an accessory and this will be my newest accessory. Kidding, let's get into the video. So guys, there has been quite a lot of questions regarding my rings and things like that, and you guys have been asking for me for a while to do a jewelry collection. I've been a little hesitant of it slightly because, to be fair, I actually don't have that much jewelry. I'm going to be going through 13 items, and 13 of them, I probably only wear like 5 or 6 of them. I will be talking through my favorite pieces and some actual upcoming jewelry that I have been looking at investing into. So guys, we're going to start with rings. I have a total of 8 rings. Out of these 8 rings, I will wear max 5 of them. The first one that we're going to be looking at is the skull hand, which is from the brand Surge. Now this is sterling silver. I really do like this one. One thing to note, by the way guys, I actually have really fat fingers, so like my ring sizes are always at the max, and so I think this is like a Z or something like that, or a Y, or whatever the sizes go to. When it does come to rings, I'm not a huge fan for myself of like all the skulls and stuff like that, because I really feel it doesn't really suit my style / personality. You do got a lot of people who can really pull that type of stuff off because they do have a little bit more of that edgier style. This is the max of the skull that I'll kind of like go to, and it's the skeleton hands. I really do like this one. It fits really nice. The colors, like I wear this one literally every single day. Colors held up really nicely, and Surge have this for £60. Now the next one I have is actually from Surge as well, and this is the silver orb ring. This one retails for £50. Now I love the style of this one. I love how minimal it is with the black kind of orb. £50. The silverware of it has held up quite nice. It's a bit scratched up because, you know, gem and things like that, and I'm not that careful with my rings. The thing I would say though, and this is still what you're going to get when you do kind of stay on to the lower budget side of rings and jewelry, is the orb itself. The kind of like plastic, it does feel like has already kind of like cracked a bit. To be fair, I don't take the best care of my jewelry, but it's not like I've punched the wall or punched someone in the face to cause this, so it may have just hit against something. So there is that to know. I still do really like it because I love the style of it, and £50, not too bad. Next up is I think it is my favorite one. This one is from APC. I really like this. I remember I got this one on sale, so I ended up paying about £30 for it, when I think it typically goes for around £70. Yeah, APC is pretty damn good. What you'll notice with these 3 is I'll always be wearing at least these 3. I feel they're nice and minimal, but still give a little bit of to your outfit. Just can spice up your whole look. Then when I really want to just start to add the jewelry, you know, you're going that day where your outfit might be very minimal, so you really want to spice it up. I do have this eagle one, which I got from a vintage store. I paid about £15 for it. I'm pretty sure it's sterling silver as well. It's held up super nice. It really just goes over my finger nicely, fits perfect. The only thing that annoys me a little bit about this one is the silver, as you can tell, is very different to the other type. So when you do have them all next to each other, you can see kind of a color difference, and I do wish the color of it was the same like color as this sterling silver. Max, if I do really want to add another ring just to go for that whole I want to be like Sanj, I will put on one more ring, and it is this one. And to be honest, the only reason I put this one on at the moment is because I haven't got another one. This one was from this is a sterling silver one, but it's from Top Man way back. I'm not a huge fan of it, but when I do just want to go for that kind of like I said, Sanj vibe, even though I probably needed like a ton more stuff, that is the one that I will put on. It was about £10. Now when it comes to rings guys, I don't know about you, but I lose rings quite a bit. I lose rings quite a bit. So I'm always hesitant to invest quite a bit of money into a ring. There's a lot of rings that I do really like, and there's two brands that I do really like as well, and that's Tom Wood and the Great Frog. Now those rings pretty much go from 150 all the way up to like, you can be looking at like 400, 500 pounds. So losing one of those would suck. Now we have 3 more rings. You will never see me wear this one. This is a gold pinky ring, and this one is very, very meaningful to me because it's got my granddad's initials on the top, and then when I was born they got my initials printed on the inside. So even though you'll never see me wear this because it is gold, and I personally am not a fan of gold, this one is very sentimental to me. Now the other 2 rings that I have to show you kind of where I started and what to avoid. So when I was first getting into jewelry, I didn't even want to pay, you know, 50 pounds for a ring because I still deem that as quite a bit of money to just try it out. So I did go into ASOS and I picked up pretty much some really shitty ones. As you can tell, like when you go to ASOS, if you're paying, you know, like £5 for a ring, the color's gonna fade, as you see on this gold one. Even though the shape and everything's quite cool, color's completely like faded. You're getting a bit of the rose gold coming through. Also the same with this one from ASOS as well. Like the color's just going, it used to be a lot shinier of a silver. What they were actually great for was me feeling out what I like. Imagine I spent 50 pounds on a gold ring to just find out I do not like gold. So I was happy to pay, you know, like £5 to realize I don't like gold. So that is the rings portions done. Now we're gonna move on to necklaces. I don't wear necklaces too much, but if I do, this is the one that I do wear. This is a family necklace. It's actually my grandma's who passed away. I've actually got part of this. The head of this is actually tattooed on me. It was very, very meaningful to me. On top of that, I do love this one. When it is put on, I love kind of how short it is. I know a lot of people do like their necklaces long, but I personally do really like this if it's just hanging out. The other necklace that again I got from ASOS when I was first kind of like trying out necklaces is this pendant one. Now as much as it was really cool, it was long and stuff, especially if you did team these up together, that's how it would look. This one did come in for like £8, and again on the back you can see the quality of the silver. Color's completely gone. Almost looks like it just looks terrible, to be fair. But again, if you're wanting to just see if jewelry is your thing and you want to try it out, then yeah, I do recommend go to ASOS. You know, spend about £10, get some really just kind of cheap ones, feel it out, feel if it's your style, and then if it is, that's when you can start to invest in more of the kind of like expensive, good quality jewelry. Then we come into earrings. Daniel, you don't have your ears pierced. Ha! I used to. Recently I did acquire this BK earring from Barekuckles. Actually Joel gave this to me, he didn't use it, and I hit him up asking if he still had it, so he gifted this to me, so thank you bro. So I actually still need to get this ear re-pierced. I like everything that kind of like Jacob does, and I'm actually really excited for, I think it's their collection 4. Have you guys seen the blue cardigan? That like baby blue cardigan just looks insane. So coming to the home stretch, we've gone through rings, necklaces, earrings. It's time to look at the watches. To be honest, watches I typically don't wear that often unless I'm going out in the evening. Now, this is by far my favorite one. This was actually gifted a while back from All Saints. The reason why it's my favorite one is because the silver of it goes perfectly kind of with my jewelry. It's nothing over the top. It's just clean, it's elegant. It's just such a nice accessory piece. I think these go for about £125 or something like that. With me and my watches, I do actually like them to be quite loose and just to fall around. If you're not about that, you can always, you know, go to just wear your watches how you want. And then the final watch was actually a movement watch. Quality is like, it's fine. You know, it's definitely a lot more for that kind of like minimal vibe of your outfit. That's how it would look on. That's how on all my jewelry would start to look. Now, obviously you never see me wear this much jewelry because I don't like having honestly like this much on. I do prefer that nice kind of like minimal side where you just have a few little statement pieces. But now what I'm gonna show you is just a few bits of rings that I've had my eye on. So we're gonna go here and look at first this one by Margiela. This retails for £265. So as you see, this is why I'm so hesitant to like get this, and I probably never will unless I see it go on sale, because £265 on my fat fingers. If I lose it, I will be just, again, very sad. But I do really like this, very minimal. £265, probably never unless I see it on half price. Then we come into one of my favorite ring brands, and this is Tom Wood. This retails for £159, and it is one of the open ring. What I really like about Tom Wood is how minimal it is, but just so, there's just something special about each ring. This one's kind of, I think they're called their zebra one, and it comes in at £329. This one I would really love to purchase, but again, to me, I have to see it on some sort of sale to drop that type of money on something so small that I will lose. Now, the final brand is The Great Frog. These guys are insane. Their craftsmanship is insane. I've wanted a ring from them for a while, but again, as you will see, their prices are very expensive. This vertical eye goes to 335 pounds. Now, the detail within the eye itself, I think is amazing. I think it's such a different ring. You won't come across many people with this one. Next up is their horseshoe one. Now, you do see a lot of people kind of the horseshoe ones. This one's got the dots around it, comes in at 210 pounds, but I really like the simplicity of this ring. Finally, their last one, which is really out there. This is their vertebrae ring one, which comes in at 255 pounds. I do really love how different this is. I don't know though if I would purchase, I don't know if I would wear it that often, but I think it's a really cool kind of like different kind of edgier ring. So there we have it, guys. That is my current jewelry collection and a little sneak peek onto some of the items that I'm looking at investing in for the future. Do let me know in the comment section down below, where is your favorite place to get your jewelry from? Everything from the quality, the price point, let us all know so we can go check them out. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. Keep dressing well, and I'll see you fellas next time. Peace. Yeah. Shot team. Peace.